So yes, I'm here in the background. we were we were delayed. We're here. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you to Julia. Thank you to Abby. As Abby was just saying about liking and sharing, it does make the world of difference. Just the fact that you've looked on the post and um, that reminded something. The other day, a lady contacted me. Um, she didn't know we did retreats. She'd only just found out about it, and we're in our second year. We're doing them all over the place, and she'd only just she was at a Quilters Guild meeting, and someone had mentioned the fact that we do it, and she knows who we are. So it's not a case of we're strangers, Crafty-UK strangers to them. And so she contacted me, and she's signed up and coming on. I think she's coming on the Peterborough one. So that just goes to show that you constantly do need to tell people. People assume don't assume everybody knows everything and who we are and where we are. You have to constantly keep going out there to make yourself known. I mean, Julie was not exactly on the on an A road and got lots of people passing by. If she had a sign outside the front gate, only the postman would see it. We need to keep plugging on. And the other thing Abby was on about, complicated. We try desperately not to be complicated with all the things we make, and they all break down. I mean, new quilt behind me, which we'll talk about later. Not complicated at all. Anyone that's done one of the hexagon rainbow quilts centres, it just breaks down into simple little step by step and joins together, and then you just piece it together like that. So it is as simple as that. That is what we are all about. So where are we? We're here. Good morning. Have I got any chats? No, I haven't. Also, I've got yes, I have. I've got two. I've got two on YouTube. I'm not sure why. I'll just move this across the screen a bit, and then I can increase the size of the bit where the chats come up. That's better. I'm assuming I'm live. We had issues with internet last 2 days. It just dropped out. No apparent reason, dropped out and then dropped back in, which obviously if I'm doing a live, it will drop out, it won't jump back in. So I apologise if I go. I will try to restart, but normally it's sort of like 5 odd minutes before it comes back. Don't know why. Not exactly the well, we probably still got water in the boxes because it after the glorious sunshine weeks, seemed like weeks of sunshine. I loved it. I didn't think it was too hot. Was if you went out in it. As long as you were sitting in an air conditioned unit and looking out the window, it was lovely. And then boy did it rain. And yes, I mean I think most people had a lot of rain. I mean we were at the caravan in Skegness or Inglemells. And we gave up on the last 2 days of our vacation there because it just kept bucketing it down. We were there inside the caravan. We had to shut the door because the rain was coming in, and then 5 minutes later we're opening the door because it's so hot inside. We need a bit of fresh air, and we could stand back out on the deck, and then the deck dried, and then 10 minutes later the heavens there was a big clap of thunder, and the heavens opened again, and it all came pouring down. Everyone in Bristol is saying hello to me. Good morning. So yeah, still no if I learn more on that, don't click on that button. Who knows what it'll take away. So anyway, yes. Remember, like us, share us, and and if you want to come on a sewing experience, contact me and we can get some of them sorted. So we'll go straight down to that, I think, because we'll cover that now at the beginning. So yes, we run retreats. So basically Newcastle, I have to put in on Monday morning, I have to put in the information to the hotel for who's coming, who wants what. Now, I know lots of people have asked for a room with a shower. There really aren't many. I'm not sure whether it was this hotel, but one hotel told me they'd only got two, and they'd got a long-term resident who was in one of them. Um, I'm afraid we can't help. They do have fitness rooms and swimming pools, some of them, so there is a chance of going there. But other than that, I can't help what the hotels are. Some of them are being refurbished, and they're slowly putting in showers, but others are. That's how they are. But we have looked at different hotels, but that just bumps the price up. And realistically, the room is only where you spend a small part of your day, because the sewing room is the most important one, because that's where you're going to spend the sewing room, and of course the bar, so and the restaurant. So they're where you spend most of your time. So I mean, really, your room is like irrelevant, really. I mean, that's just where you go and lay your head at the end of the day. So yes, Newcastle, if you wanted to come and you haven't signed up, you need to contact me quickly, because I'm putting in the sheets. Coventry, if you I've got a space, and I've got it reserved for somebody, because they're coming back to me in the next few days. So that's basically sorted. And we've got probably a week and a bit before I put in the Peterborough one as well. So we have spaces on that, if you want. And then moving straight forward to 2027, Ayr has got a little bit of room, and Basingstoke 1 is absolutely full, and Basingstoke 2 is is just over the halfway point. So if you wanted to come there, and then obviously we will be running Newcastle and Coventry again. I'm not sure about the Peterborough retreat. Newcastle will. I've got a couple of people that are on the list for next year. Newcastle will move in the relationship to where it is at the moment, because it's straight after the Newcastle show, which is where we will be. Myself, Joe and Abby will be at the Newcastle show the 11th and 12th of September, soon be here. But before that, we'll be at Brighton. So come and see us at Brighton if you're down there. But anyway, the Newcastle retreat is straight after the Newcastle show. But next year, the Newcastle show is moving. Not sure when, possibly June time. So we may do it straight after the Newcastle show, or we might do it because it's moving, because the Harrogate show is coming back there at that time of year, and it will be the week before, and it really is pointless in having a quilt show at Harrogate one week and a quilt show at Newcastle the next week. So the Newcastle retreat may move forward a week, and it will be straight after the Harrogate show, unless we do one in June, but that's all undecided yet. We'll have to talk to the hotel and everything about that. So that is all about that. That's retreats. If you want the information, sewing experiences, I don't know what we've dumped the word retreat, because it's because everybody's doing a retreat, and we are trying to do something very different. We're trying to do it. I've been on lots of retreats and stuff, and they're all good fun and stuff, but we're trying to make it a little bit more involved with everybody. So this is why we're calling them experiences. And I hope you're all those that are coming to Newcastle, have you got on with your challenge? How are you doing? Good morning, Debbie. You just had to split the win. I've only had the split in the win. So please send us. Don't understand that. Sorry, Sheila. Half of it's disappeared off the screen. I wonder whether I can get that on if I move that bit there. Oh, I've totally lost my screen totally. Had to split in the wind. Send us. Oh, please send us rain. Oh, sorry. So I can't see all of the message. It runs off the screen. And good morning, Helen. I'm only getting YouTube chats again. Oh, I don't know what's up with this. If I click the multi-stream, is that don't know. Have I not gone connected? I go back to there. I should still be live. But anyway, oh, I don't know. I could click that if I've got. Oh, look, here we are. Here's all the rest of them. Anyway, so good morning, Angela. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Dawn. Jill. joining April Basingstoke. Yes, Dawn. And Lisa. All right, so they've all come in. Now I'm only seeing the Facebook ones. Judith. Judith. Good morning, Judith. Reminds me. Let's just go back to this other frame. Judith. Thank you very much for the Welsh cakes. They arrived. They weren't soggy because they were in a plastic bag, but the box was absolutely saturated because we had torrential rain the day before we came home here. So, and the postman just chucks everything through the back gate. So anyway, that's it. I've now caught up with that. I actually think I'm learning how to do it. Someone from the Netherlands, Julia. Someone from the Netherlands turned up on a drive. Well, they lost. That seems a long way to. They're seriously lost if they were from the Netherlands and they've just turned up on your driveway. Oh well, that's tickled me. Good morning, Abby. Good morning, good morning, Gillian, and Tony, and Jacqueline and Rose from over there in Northern Ireland. Rose is coming to the keeps jumping to them. Hope they were edible. Yes, they were. They were very edible. And good morning from upstairs. Joanna is upstairs at the cleaning department because we've got 4 or 5 really big orders, and I'm cutting like mad, and we're cleaning everything. So that's all that. So where shall we go now? Let's go to here. So Julie was on about half square triangles. So we have a half square triangle ruler because Jo wanted me to make one, so she told me what she wanted. So when you make half square triangles, let's get a bit of paper. You need to cut easiest way is to cut an exact size, and that doesn't help at all. Really want something black. There's a catalogue at the back of that. How's the back of that? Well, that slightly shows it. So it's just got basic lines on. So the basic lines are the it says 1 there. If I move that right into there, oh, you can see it there. That's great. So that line there. So you cut that square. You draw a line through the middle. You sew a 1/4 inch either side, and it will make you a 1 inch, or make you 2 1 inch half square triangles. Simple as that. You do it on the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7 full square, and it makes you because it cuts a 1 7/8 square, which is exactly what you need. But you don't have to look for where that 1 7/8 is. You just cut on that. So that is our half square triangle ruler. I have actually remembered to put it on. Only just did it this morning. We were just asking people to comment last fortnight for it. So that's Jo's half square triangle ruler. We will try and do a little live and a demo of it sometime, but we're just a little bit busy at the moment. So that's that. If you want one of them, they're in the template. Just put Jo's half square triangle. £15. They come with instructions on how to use them, and it will cut a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 inch half square triangle. That bit's done. So, because say Julia had something I was sort of watching, but I was also running around like a headless chicken trying to get everything ready. So we'll go back to up here. So we have some new stuff here. So I think I've buried it under here somewhere. Yes, I have. Oh, the book's gonna fall off. So we got lots of templates. We've had them for years, and they were all on the old eBay shop. Well, they weren't all. They were just slowly, and then things we sell them, and we just forget to add new ones to them. So an apple core. So this is an apple core. So this is an apple core template, and so these are all different sizes. They come in lots of different sizes. So if I can find 2 that are the same. Have I got a 4? No, I've got a 3, 4, 3. I've got 3.5. I haven't got 2. I haven't got 2 the same here. They're all different. So bear with me. They go together like this. So they fit like that, and then the next one goes in there. So they're perfect for scraps. If your scrap come out of that, they come out of lots of different sizes. So this is a 3 inch one. So it's 3 inches across there. That's because if you drew a circle, if a 3 inch one, that's what a 3 inch, that would be a 3 inch circle. So if you're buying one, you're thinking about it, then that's how you can see. There's a little picture there of them on how they join together. So that's sort of like what size they're going to be. So top to bottom is 3 inches. Obviously not across there, because that's where the other circle goes in there, and that's where the one goes in that side. So they're all on there. There isn't a picture of every one, because I've got them all in the system, but I haven't got round to them. So that's a 3 inch, and then that one there is a 4 inch. So when we start getting a bit bigger, because I like to save acrylic, so that's a 4.5. So when we go up to this one here, this is a 5. So in the middle of the 5, there is a 2.5, which, as you can see, separates out. So you actually get 2, because it's only a wasted lump of acrylic in there. So these are designed. This is a 1/4 inch seam. These are designed to be done on the machine. You of course can hand sew these. You can put these in. If you wanted, you can put a pen through the holes and join up these arcs, and you can make yourself a cardboard template, and you can English paper piece it if you so wanted to. So this is an apple core template, okay? So called because it looks like an apple core. Hey, I didn't name it. So we do these in all sorts of sizes. So this is a 7-inch one here. I haven't got any quilts because I can't find them, because, like I say, we haven't done them for ages, and the quilts are buried in a bag in a cupboard somewhere. But have a Google of apple cores. They're on the website, and you can get anything from a 1 inch to a 10 inch in 1/2 inch intervals. And I say when we get to the bigger ones, you get 2 for your money. Okay, so that is apple core templates. So many of you may have tried them, many of it might have not. If you want to have a go at something different, can I put them? I'll put them there. You can have a go with apple cores. Look on the web for apple cores. So as I say, we were away. We had holiday, yes. We did take sewing machines and did quite a lot while we were there. And then the grandchildren descended on us, and that was the end of that. They only came for 3 days, so and then they've gone back, so then we carried on, but then the rain set in. So you know them grabber machines you get at the fairground and stuff? So they had a toy one of them. So I thought, this was brilliant in my mind, but it wasn't so super when I made the film. Okay, so well, bear with me. I made the effort, so I might as well show it. So this is the grabber machine. So we've filled it full of quilting supplies. So this is on the deck at the caravan. So there it is. So you put your money in, you put the coin in, and it whirs up, starts. You might just hear it in the background. And then you move the little grabber, and here comes the grabber arm over. And then you lower it down. And as it goes down, the arm goes in, swings about. See, it was very difficult. It was just like going to come up, and you have to move it around like the fair. You get lots of chances, unlike the ones at the fairground where you get one go and it picks the item up and then drops it. So that's how we're going there. So there's me struggling to pick one up there. So I've moved it around a bit, and that's now just zoomed in on it. But it's that big cotton. Yeah, we're nearly there on it.
Oh, so money.
I think I've just ran. You only get so many seconds on the time, and I've had to put more coins in. So we actually found that it wasn't able to pick up that large cotton
string
because it was too heavy, and it is a kiddie's toy. So we moved down to a smaller one. But wouldn't it be great if you could if there was machines out there, proper machines with quilting supplies in. You put your money in, and you could then go and try and get a thing out. And here we go. Nearly got it. And I've run out of coins again. Put another coin in. Oh, nearly got it. So it's just so frustrating. And there we go. We have it. And we move it across, and it comes out the slot. There we go. Excellent. What's what's that worth waiting for? Hey, it's only a bit of fun, right? New fabric. I believe we advertised this last time. I'm still not sure whether I've put it on the web. Nordic Summer. We had it. We haven't actually taken it to a show yet because it came in and it hasn't been to a show. We have got another load. I can't remember, but we've got another load of fabric arriving next week as well. But so Nordic Summer and the new one that I can't remember the name of will be at Brighton. There will be a roll of Nordic Summer on the thing. Good morning, Jill. Just catching up. Which way is it going up? Oh, it's going down, yes. Lisa from Cambridge. And yes, that's Joe. I think I'm reading the same messages. And good morning, Jill. Unless they are going up. I can't read the sun's on the screen. Oh, Jane. No, June. June, sorry. June across the road. Good morning, June from across the road. So the screen really needs to clean. So yes, Nordic Summer, we'll do fabric rolls of that. If I haven't put it on, that will be soon. So while we're at the caravan, we were busy making new kits. So we did an original FPP kit of this, that's foundation paper piecing for those novices out there. And it was a 20-inch camper van. So this is a 12-inch one. So these are the new ones that we made while we were there. So this is how big they are. That's upside down. That's a good start to that. So this is the so this is made in linear fabric. So this is the orange and purple. So this comes as a kit. It's £14. You get your FPP papers. You get the fabric, and and instructions and everything you need to make that one. So the camper van is a 12-inch block, and then we put a bit of fabric around the outside. So that is that one. Then there's another one. So this, I like this one because we're doing this one is, although it's as this, but we're going to turn it into a bag. So this is night, and then we're going to do one on the other side of the bag. We're going to do the camper van, same colours. It will be in with a white background. So you see the background's got little musical notes on it. So that's that one. And then the other one we've made this. These are all available individually, or this is available as a kit, as a table runner. So here is the three. So they're available if you want. So this one here is like yellow and green. This one in the middle is purple and purple. And this one is blue and green. And those are, and that together is one long table runner, or you can buy the camper vans individually. Say the blocks are 12-inch blocks to make the camper van. So they were the new thing we did, because the big one was okay, but it only made a big cushion, and that was very limited what you can do with it. By having a 12-inch block, I mean, I've done long there. You could do 3 down, 2 down. You could just make a small little cushion, 12-inch block with a board around it. Make a small little cushion for if you know someone that's got a camper van. Now, they look like VW camper vans, but obviously they're not VW camper vans, because that would be copyright. That would be like someone saying this morning that this is a charm pack, or this is a layer cake, because they're a 5-inch square and a 10-inch square. But that would be totally illegal, and no one would be silly enough to say that live on air, would they, Abby? The motor reps are on the way to reprimand you. Right. Have we done? No, what are we doing? I think we sort of covered what we're doing. September the 8th is the Brighton show, and then the straight after that is the Newcastle show. Is that right? September the 8th. Sounds like I haven't got much time. Then go to the Newcastle show. 9th, 10th, 11th. Anyway, and then we obviously have retreats starting, or experiences starting in September and October. So we're quite busy with the up and coming things. I think we've covered most things. So this is the catalogue for things. So we're just going to show you what's coming. Judy apparently was saying what's coming. So this is called Eye Candy. We've ordered this. If I get that close. So we've ordered this. That will be with us. This isn't what's coming next week. Where are we going? Just something came up, but not. Well, I'm just not getting the. I don't know. I'll go to YouTube comments. Was that commenting on YouTube? No. No, multi-stream. Okay. 5th and 6th Brighton show. That was what it was. Joanna from upstairs was just correcting me. I don't know why that says that, because that was I must have got it wrong last time. 5th and 6th of September. Ignore that where it says 8 there. That's the 5th and 6th of September is the Brighton show. That's why it just seems so close to Newcastle. So we've ordered that, and then the other thing we've ordered is we haven't ordered. Shouldn't we know if we haven't ordered Simply Vines and Slots, Shadows. We've ordered Mystic Potions. So this is Mystic Potions. So these are the quilts that they give you as a suggestion make, and then we'll go to the go to the other page. So this is Renee Nanaman, who makes the cottage cloth. So we thought that's going to be very nice. That's going to be them sort of like, again, autumnal colours, and obviously they've got bits in them. Yes, the eye candy will make a good kaleidoscope one, and there's a lot of there's quite a lot of colours in it. So I'm not sure whether we can do a more. How many colours is in eye candy? There's 30. There's 30 different colours. We only need 18 to do the thing, so there'll be a lot. But then, time you've taken out some of the odd ones, like because you probably don't want the greys and stuff, but there will be a nice blend of red, orange, yellow, green in that as well. And the other one that's come, there's a nice little quilt. So this is in the eye candy. So this is a half square triangle quilt. So I know somewhere they sell half square triangle rulers, so you can make that really, really easy in whatever size you wanted it, because you make the blocks whatever size and do that. And again, the other side is the other side. Yep, the other side is the half square triangles as well. So these are just simple quilts. These are free patterns. These are laundry this is a laundry basket quilt. These are free patterns if you go onto the Macau website and find the eye candy. You can go to free patterns and download, and you can download these free patterns. It will tell you how much fabric you need, but you don't have to use the eye candy. You can use any fabric you wanted. So, but they are there on the website to download a free pattern if you should wish. There's bigger bits of the eye candy, and we're running out of time, and I've got a couple more things to do. I want to show you the other one. I like this. So there is Hello Halloween. So we've ordered this. So this won't be here for this Halloween. This will be here for next year's Halloween. I know we've haven't got to Halloween yet, but I particularly like this. So there's like you get your advent calendars. Abby was showing off advent calendars. So there's a trick or treat advent calendar. I thought that'd be really nice to make for next year. You can make one this year if you want, but we will have those panels so you can make them. So that is that. We are 59. Time has flown by. I've covered everything I've got to cover. I think I've done that. Camper vans are on the website should you want them. Apple cores are on the website. Oh, camper vans. That's the one thing I forgot to say. As a special offer, if you buy any one of the camper vans, we're going to chuck you in two free sets of papers with it. If you're buying it over this weekend and perhaps Monday or Tuesday, and then you'll get them free with it. Other than that, I never kid. You know what I didn't do? I haven't done the big quilt behind. The new quilt. It's on the page. It's Cottage Cloth 3. It's available as one of these hexagons, or it's available as the quilt. The quilt is on special offer at £60, or it should be normally 66, and it's that big. By that big, just say so on there somewhere. I think I just quickly chucked it on. If you want more details about it, we will have this at the shows at Brighton and Newcastle. I've expired. I've run out of time. We are we have reached the end. Thank you very much for joining us on this lovely sunny Sunday morning. Thank you to Julia. Thank you to Abby. We have been the Three Amigos. We will be back in a fortnight, and that's about that. Join us on a sewing experience if you wish, and I'll see you again in a fortnight's time.
I try to keep on keeping on. I try to keep on keeping on.